Riding on the city of New Orleans, Illinois Central, Monday morning rail. There's 15 cars and 15 restless riders, the 3 conductors and 25 sacks of mail. They're out on a southbound odyssey, and the train pulls out of Kankakee, rolls past the houses, farms, and fields, passing towns that have no name, and freight yards full of old black men, and the graveyards of rusted automobiles, singing good morning America, how are you? Don't you know me, I'm your native son. I'm just the train they call the city of New Orleans. I'll be gone 500 miles when day's done. I was dealing cards with the old man in the club car, and it's penny a point, there ain't nobody keeping score. Won't you pass that paper bag that holds the tequila? And you can feel the wheels grumbling beneath the floor. The sons of Pullman porters and the sons of engineers all ride their daddy's magic carpet, and it's made of steel. Mothers with their babes asleep go rocking to the gentle beat, and the rhythm of the rails is all they dream. Singing good morning America, how are you? And don't you know me, I'm your native son. I'm just the train they call the city of New Orleans. I'll be gone 500 miles when day is done. It's nighttime on the city of New Orleans, and we're changing cars in Memphis, Tennessee. All halfway home, we'll be there by morning, through the Mississippi darkness, rolling to the sea. All the towns and people seem to fade into a bad dream, and the old steel rail, it ain't heard the news. The conductor sings that song again, its passengers will please refrain. This train's got the disappearing railroad blues. Good night America, how are you? And don't you know me, I'm your native son. I'm just the train they call the city of New Orleans. I'll be gone 500 miles when day is done. Good night America, how are you? And don't you know me, I'm your native son. I'm just the train they call the city of New Orleans. Gone a long, long time when day is done. Mean to me, I'm your boy, now I'm gonna talk all about the beautiful way you walk and make everybody sad and blue, 'cause they can't spend their lives with you. Tell all the fish that swim in the sea, tell all the boats in the Queen's Navy. Say it real quiet, say it out loud, say it in private, say it in a crowd. Read it to the blind, show it to the deaf. Look in the mirror, tell myself that no one has ever known a love so true. And one of these days, whatever I do, I'm gonna have to find a way to tell you that you're the girl I love. I'm gonna tell everybody I see just how much you mean to me. travel this world from pole to pole, telling everybody about your beautiful soul. And to whom it may concern, all those other boys will have to wait their turn. Say it every night and every day of the year. Tell it to people that don't want to hear. Tell all the birds way up in the trees. Tell it to the judge and the chief of police. Tell all those I told you so's just where they can pin that rose. Read it to the good book up on the shelf, and at the risk of repeating myself, no one has ever known a love so true. One of these days, whatever I do, I'm gonna have to find a way to tell you that you're the girl I love. Two, four.
There is a town in North Ontario with dream, comfort, memory to spare. And in my mind, I still need a place to go. All my changes were there. Behind the star, a yellow moon on the rise, big birds flying across the sky. They're throwing shadows on our eyes. Leave us helpless, helpless, helpless. Baby, can you hear me now? The chains are locked and tied across the door. was helpless.
Rod girl and whiskey's gonna ease my mind. Beach towel dress on the drying line. Do I remind you of your daddy in his 88 Ford? Labrador hanging out the passenger door. The sand from your hair is blowing in my eyes. Blame it on the beach, grown men don't cry. Do you remember that beat down basement couch? I'd sing you my love songs and you'd tell me about how your mama ran off and pawned her ring. I remember everything. Cold shoulder at closing time, you were begging me to stay till the sun rose. Strange words come on out of a grown man's mouth when his mind's broke. Pictures in passing time, you only smile like that when you're drinking. I wish I didn't, but I do remember every moment on the nights with you.
Drinking everything to ease your mind. But when the hell are you gonna ease mine? You're like concrete feet in the summer heat. It burns like hell when two souls meet. No, you'll never be the man that you always swore. But I remember you singing in that 88 Ford. A cold shoulder, closing time. You were begging me to stay till the sun rose. Strange words come on out of a grown man's mouth when his mind's broke. Pictures